Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. You're watching for today. In our last uploaded video, we thoroughly reviewed all the new features, changes and the bugs of new OxygenOS 15 V600 update for OnePlus Nord 5. As always, we releases the separate videos covering the performance, gaming and the battery life of all new OxygenOS updates for our OnePlus devices including OnePlus 11, 12 and 13 series. Today we bring you an in-depth review of performance, gaming and battery life of OnePlus Nord 5 running with new OxygenOS 15 with 600 update after intensive testing for 3 days. This video will give all users a clear idea of how this update performs not only in the terms of the features but also from the perspective of gaming, performance and battery life. So don't skip any part of this video, watch it till the end. Now without further delay, let's get started.
It's a new adventure. On a new adventure.
I conducted the performance testing of this OxygenOS version using Geekbench and Antutu benchmark testing applications, both with and without performance mode setting. Since I am using this device with the new version, first time I don't have benchmark testing data from previous versions to compare the results of this update. When I performed the Geekbench test without performance mode for CPU, I obtained a score of 1936 and 4794 for single and multi-core performance respectively. With performance mode setting enabled, I received the score of 1872 and 4662 for single and multi-core respectively. As you notice here, the scores in the performance mode were slightly lower compared to those without performance mode. Similarly, for GPU graphics test using OpenGL Graphics API, I obtained a score of 9452 and 9420 without and with performance mode respectively. For Wukong Graphics API, I recorded the score of 10174 and 9979 without and with performance mode respectively. Here too, we observed that the score without performance mode are slightly higher compared to those with performance mode enabled. I was again surprised by the results of Antutu benchmark test. Without performance mode, I achieved the score of 14,46,735. But when I conducted the same test with performance mode enabled, the score was only 13,85,304. A significant drop of 61,431 points was observed in the performance mode scores. I believe this score's reduction is likely due to the CPU throttling. During the performance test, the CPU temperature risen to 47 degrees Celsius and device felt noticeably warmer on the back panel near the camera area. This could be the primary reason behind the performance score drop. In my opinion, it is best to avoid using performance mode for daily tasks and only use it for heavy tasks such as gaming, video editing. Now we'll test the gaming performance of this OxygenOS version. I conducted this test using BGMI gameplay. Please note that many users may report fluctuations in the gameplay or their gameplay is capped at 90 FPS. To avoid this, follow these steps before playing BGMI. Go to settings and navigate to the screen frame rate setting. Under per app refresh rate for BGMI, change the frame rate to 60 FPS and then set it back to 120 FPS. Open the BGMI application and in the game space select Pro Gamer mode. Go to the performance mode setting, there enable hyper resolution and then enable the adaptive frame rate booster toggle. Now in the BGMI graphics option select Smooth plus Extreme plus setting. That's it. With this setting you will definitely get full 144 FPS without any fluctuations. The gameplay will be smooth without any lag in the lobby, during combat or anywhere else in the game. Playing BGMI on this device is much better than OnePlus 13R thanks to its large display and 144 FPS screen refresh rate. In my opinion, this update is well optimized for playing all kinds of games. Now let's examine the most critical and frequently complained part of OxygenOS 15 updates, that is battery performance. I completed one full charging cycle from 100 to 10% to evaluate the battery life of new OxygenOS version, and I achieved nearly 3 days of standby battery usage and 6 hours of screen on time. During this battery cycle, I use a single 5G SIM, kept the device connected to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth is on all the time and GPS location enabled continuously throughout the test. I was surprised to find that the battery health percentage of my device was not displayed in the battery health option. Regarding the app uses, I primarily use this device for shooting of my YouTube videos, playing games and mirroring the screen to another device. Apart from that, other small app activities were performed as I haven't yet switched to using this device as my primary one. However, you can consider this as a heavy usage. I recorded continuously 2 hours of 4K 60 fps video recording using the OnePlus camera on this device, which I believe is one of the most battery draining application in OxygenOS. Additionally, I played 30 minutes of BGMI gameplay to access the gaming performance. As this device has massive 6800 mAh battery with average users, you will definitely get at least 2 days of battery life over 10 hours of SOD. Even with heavy users who can accept around 1.5 days of battery life with more than 10 hours of SOD. In my opinion, this new update is quite battery friendly. This update is excellent in every aspect. Performance, gaming and battery life all well optimized. Therefore, you can confidently upgrade to this version. For upcoming OxygenOS 15 updates of this device, we will follow the same pattern. We will review new changes and the features in one part of the video, and in second part we will release the separate performance, gaming and battery life results, comparing them with previous OxygenOS versions. If you liked our work, then please do like and share this video, subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon to receive notifications for our upcoming content related to OxygenOS and OnePlus. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.